It's called karak tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Yemeni tea.
You guys can see my freaking compression socks. You have some too?
Yeah.
Me too.
Whenever I wear boots, I wear compression socks.
I feel like they're very, it's a game changer. First of all, game changer, compression socks. Second game changer, that damn mat.
Really?
Dude, my feet don't hurt at the end of the day. They're
But
not
isn't it annoying with the stool?
A little bit, but honestly, I'd rather it be annoying with the stool and not have foot pain at the end of the day than...
Is it more foot pain or back pain?
So my feet would get super swollen. So my feet, I wear my compression socks, my feet don't hurt.
You know, they have compression leggings.
Ooh.
You can do that in the winter. Like the days you wear leggings.
That'd be smart.
Do compression leggings.
Yeah. Just because, like, I feel like, I'm pretty sure it runs in my family that we have bad circulation. I don't know. Like, my dad has bad circulation because he sits all day. And then, it was just, like, a game changer. I know it's not, like, it's not the most, like, practical because I do have to turn, like, my client's chair around a little bit more. But... like, when I worked that 12-hour day, I literally was like, let me not wear compression socks and see how it is just with the mat. And, like, my feet were, obviously, I was on my feet for 12 hours, but, like, it wasn't like, damn, like, my feet are swollen, like, none of that. Game changer.
You know your mom asked me?
No, okay, so, literally, so she was like, oh, I asked Hanin, which one? And I was like, Hanin,
I was like, I don't know.
Well, and then, because you literally asked me, like 2 weeks before Christmas or something, like, oh, are you ever gonna get a mat?
That was the day after your mom asked me.
Okay,
I was like,
got
let
it.
me see what she's thinking.
You're like, let me see what she says.
And then I asked Sherry, because I think your mom told me that, like, you liked Sherry's.
Yeah.
And I was like, Sherry, send me the link to your one.
Yeah, well, Sherry had sent me the link to hers too. And then I had found one, because I just didn't know with, like, where I'm at my station. I didn't want to be too big, you know what I mean? And then I found this one that it was like a smaller circle one, which would obviously be a little bit harder because I wouldn't have enough movement and stuff. But I was like, well, I don't want it to be in the way or anything like that. You know what I mean? But then it was like 2 to 3 weeks to like ship out. I was like, oh, I can't.
2 to 3 weeks for me.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? It wasn't like, it was like a random website. So I was like, okay, I understand. But, yeah, no, it's actually, it's such a game changer.
Okay.
I know. Everybody's asking, where'd you get your mat at? I was
like the stylist?
Yeah.
I told them, like, you guys can get some if you want.
Yeah, no, honestly, and just because I'm here so much. Like, I wore my boots yesterday to work to see how it was. And, like, my feet didn't hurt till probably, like, the last hour of work.
Good.
I was like, oof,
Love that.
I love that.
Anyway, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2025.
2025.
New year, new goals.
For real. New year, new
plans. New
same
man.
plans. Oh!
Not me.
Not me! Definitely not you, and definitely not me.
Same year, same man.
Same year, no man.
Aww.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're in our single era.
And sometimes that's really good.
I actually really enjoy it sometimes. Obviously, like, I am, like, such a, like, lover girl at heart to where I'm, like, I just want to give somebody like, everything. You know what I mean? But, I mean, I'm not just going to do it to anybody, you know?
It's kind of good. This is a little bit, like, you know, deep. But, it's kind of good when you're, like, building your career to not having one. Because you're kind of, like me, you're very, like, kind of controlling.
Yeah.
And having a spouse, they're going to tell you.
Or a partner.
Yes or no, you know, or a partner. Or, like, no, you shouldn't do that. And it's like, don't tell me what to do because I already know what I want to do. I have faith that I'm going to do it. So
yeah,
that's really hard when you're, like, you know, being, like, a very, very, like, serious, committed relationship when you're married is to get the other person's opinion. And you can't just say, like, I don't need your opinion because, like, that's your man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I get it. And I feel like, too, when it comes to, like, my future, like, partner or anything, I don't know, I'm not sitting here looking for anybody, you know what I mean? But, like, you have to be kind of okay with me, like, working a lot, and I feel like I work like 24/7, or I'm responding back to people, or I'm just this is what happens when we film in the salon.
Hold on.
Pause.
Let me answer that.
Pause. Is it?
Thank you for calling. How can I help you? Huh? What the fuck? Hold on, this is do not disturb it, and we're doing it.
Okay, period.
So sorry about that.
A little intermission. But yeah, like my man needs to be able to be cool with me working long hours, working on weekends. Like I've always told my mom, I was like, well, I've always told people, I'm like, I don't know if I could do somebody who works like a 9 to 5, like Monday through Friday.
Yes, you can.
Really? Because I feel like he'd be pissed. Like, why are you always working Saturdays?
Yeah, but then would you like want to be home working late and then your man's still not home working late and it's like you never see each other?
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I don't know. Honestly, whatever God has in store, I'm just literally riding the wave. This year, let's talk about what, I don't know, 2024 was kind of crazy for me, personal life, career life, but like crazy in a good way. Mm-hmm. I felt like there's been a lot of like obstacles and just different things to happen that I didn't think would happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the peace that I have this year was crazy. Like through all the chaotic, hectic, I was just like, there was just a point in time where I don't know, and I really like stopped myself. I was like, damn girl, you're handling this well. But I was like, no, like I really like genuinely like have a lot of peace with like this, you know, just things that happened in 2024. And they were out of my control, you know what I mean? But like genuinely, I was like, okay, like, what's next?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That 2024 was so stressful for me. Like 2023 was like, damn, I had a shit year. Mm-hmm. And then not shit year, but it was like really hard. Yeah. And then 2023 was like, it's just stressful. It wasn't hard. It wasn't bad.
2024.
It was just stressful. 2024, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was like better than 2023.
I feel like your life was kind of hectic.
2024?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's always hectic.
No, but I feel like because it was just, that's just like what obviously like what you would tell me and everything like that. Yeah. It was just there was like a lot going on.
Yeah. It still is.
Yeah.
But I just feel like this year's gonna be so much better. Mm-hmm. So
I love New Year's. I think I love like. And not to be all like, I don't really make resolutions specifically to the year. There's things I want to accomplish whenever like God wants me to accomplish them. Like that's when it's going to happen. You know what I mean? But like I have goals but that's just like year round. But I think it's so cool. I don't know. I think New Year's I think it's dope. You know what I mean?
I always get super motivated.
Yeah. And especially because I think the holidays are so hectic for us. Mm-hmm. And, like, for me, my family does a lot during the holidays. And then, like, work is super, like, stressful during the holidays and stuff like that. So then, like, the month after, so, like, January, I was like, ooh, okay, we can kind of breathe. Mm-hmm. I don't have 500 things to, like, the whole, like, for a month and a half of November to December, every single weekend, I had something after work, after doing this, doing that. I'm just like, dude. I want to rot at home.
There's a lot of plans.
Like New Year's Eve, I literally just sat on the couch with my parents.
Did you guys do anything?
No. I was me and my parents were hanging out. Yeah. My dad cooked.
Same.
We took a couple shots and then had a beer. I fell asleep before 12.
So I would have loved to, but Adam doesn't let me, even though he fell asleep on the couch before 12.
I fell asleep on the couch.
I woke his ass up. I was like, if I have to stay up, you stay up. But honestly, 12:01, I was like, good night.
Yeah, no, I was like 12. My parents were still up. I was like, period. We didn't even watch the ball drop. We were just watching like a TV show.
Yeah, we didn't either, but we did watch like different countries and what they did.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like the fireworks and stuff like that. So, but to me, I don't care for New Year's. Like
really,
Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve, like those are the holidays that I'm just like.
See, my family is the type of family to like we did stuff almost like we do stuff every holiday, like 4th of July, Easter.
That's another holiday I don't care about.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, we just always, like, did stuff. So New Year's Eve, we always did stuff. So this is, like, the first year that I, like, kind of didn't do anything, and it was really nice. It was really nice to just, I didn't want to drive anywhere. I didn't want to go party anywhere. I didn't want to, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was nice it was a very peaceful way to enter in the new year.
Yeah.
But I love New Year's. I think it's cool. You don't do anything with, like, the kids. You don't have them drink, like, sparkling apple cider.
They're so little.
I know, but, like, still. Okay.
Maybe next year, Laith will be 5. Yusuf will be 3. So maybe, you know? But they're, like, so tired by that time.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Like, even, like, 8:39, they're, like...
Hello?
Yeah.
They're, like, rubbing their eyes, like...
But the good thing is, like, I could, like, have them stay up till 9. And then they could watch the East Coast ball drop.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but like they didn't even, this year they couldn't even hang because they were off from school, so they didn't take naps. Because they refused to take naps when they're home.
And they're
they were out by 7. 7 or 7:30. They were out. Yeah.
So you were like, oh, okay, we just
chilling. I'm okay with it. I don't need them to stay up till 9.
No. Yeah. Happy New Year. Like,
but I do like to like make sure, and like especially now that I have kids. Before kids, I didn't care, but I want to make sure that when they wake up on the 1st, I want to be there. Like I want to start my year with my kids. I want to see them. Like I don't want to go away. And if we do go away, it's gonna be with my kids.
It's like all together. Like it's like Tahoe or it's like something.
Like I wouldn't go with Jess Edham to like Vegas or whatever or somewhere for New Year's. Yeah, I want to be with my kids.
Yeah.
And same with Christmas.
Let's just make I don't know. I always spent holidays with my family. I still do, obviously. One year I didn't, and that was weird. And I was like, hold on. Kind of made me sad. And then I was like, no, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again. But yeah, I think 2025 is gonna be kind of crazy, but like in a good way. I'm excited.
Yeah.
There's so much I want to do.
Are you gonna share your plans with us?
Oh.
That died.
Okay. 2025. I feel like my career's kind of been a little bit more established than the previous years. Obviously, I'm still building and that kind of stuff. So I'm not letting off the gas, but I definitely want to travel a little bit more. I told myself if I could hit like an all-inclusive resort and New York this year, I'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking, me and my best friend were talking about it. We're probably thinking Dominican Republic for an all-inclusive. Or we'll probably, honestly, I don't even care if we just go to Mexico and like find like a resort. You know what I mean?
I love Cancun. Yeah. Like I could go there anytime.
And I just want to like, I don't need a party. I don't need to like go crazy. I just want to like relax, like get a massage on the beach, like do one excursion and like, you know what I mean? And I do want to go to New York. I thought about cause like my best friend is very well traveled. Like she travels a lot, you know what I mean? And I told her, I was like, you're coming with me this year. Like, I could probably do it by myself, but I just think it's so much more. Like, I need somebody to take my pictures. Hello? Like,
Excuse me. I think New York would be fun with a friend, too.
Yeah, I'm thinking like fall time.
Friend, you know?
I'm thinking like fall time because me and her always kind of do something for our birthday because they're so close together. So I'm thinking like the month before our birthday or something like that.
I have been to New York City at least 10 times. At least 10 times. I've never seen a Broadway.
No way.
I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. I've never seen the Twin Towers. I don't think I've ever seen the Empire State Building.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
What were you going there to do?
To party.
I was just about to say.
I was so young. I was just partying and shop. And that's exactly what you did.
I love it. Yeah, no, I just want to go. I just want to, I don't know, I just want to do stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why not? I have responsibilities, but like I don't have any like big responsibilities. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like might as well.
Travel now while you can.
Yeah.
You know, nothing tying you down.
Yeah. I'm also trying to move out this year.
Okay.
Scary. But I'm excited. I started compiling this list of like things I'm gonna need like when I move out. Cause you know like when you live at your parents' house, there's like, so there's like the can opener, right? Like and then like literally I can just picture myself in like an apartment going to like cook something that needs a can opener and I don't have a can opener.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? It's
so
like those
random.
But it's like those little things that you don't think about.
Yeah.
That I like started like I was like trash cans for every room. This room, this room, this room. And then I was like, okay, if you're getting I was like plates, 4 sets of or 4 of everything.
It's expensive to move out.
Yeah. And then you know I was talking to my grandma on Wednesday about it and you know what she told me? She was like, I have a box for you when you move out.
Aww.
I was like, she's like, a can opener's in there. I'm like,
you're like, thank God.
Yeah, I was like, thank God. I don't want to buy it.
What else is in the box? Anything good?
I don't know. She's like, we have to look at it. She's like, I just compiled some stuff so you don't have to like pay for everything like when you're, because in my family, my mom, my grandma, and my sister are like yard sale people. Like my parents, they'll like refurbish like dressers. They'll like find, you know what I mean? Like my parents are DIY people.
I love stuff like that. Yeah. I actually got my lace dresser from one of my old coworkers from the last salon I worked at, and I sanded it down and painted it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so handy.
Yeah, I know. And it's funny because my sister was actually talking. She's like, I feel like that'd be a cool like side hustle, just like refurbishing stuff.
It's
because
time consuming.
Yeah, it's super time consuming. My parents do it all the time, dude. Like if you go into my house, everything they've like refurbished, they've done. They extended the whole entire house. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like my parents just honestly, shout out to them. Yeah. It's always a working project. But my sister was talking about it and I was like, dude, yeah, you work from home. Like, I was like, why don't you?
Because you know these people where they buy it from thrift stores,
yeah,
or $10 sell for $300.
No, literally, and then people will literally like just put out like free stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And maybe you have to fix like the drawer, or fix whatever. Like all the dressers like in my room like are literally like ones that they literally flipped. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I want to move out, travel. Okay. I don't know. Whatever happens. Same thing. I want to take more classes this year too for work, professionally for work. I have my first one at the end of the month, which I'm excited about. We're going to Vegas.
Okay. I can't wait for you to tell us about that.
I know.
So they're still waiting for that DV color class.
You know?
Are you just gatekeeping or what?
No, I'm not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel okay, do you want to schedule it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm begging you for it.
Okay, we'll schedule it.
I don't think I'll take classes this year, to be honest with you. I feel like I took so much last year. I took 5.
Damn. Okay, I was thinking like 3 this year for me.
Yeah, I was like,
that's a lot.
I'm kind of burnt out from classes. Yeah. You know when you like consume so much information, too much. And you're just like, yeah, that's how
I feel like 1 to 3 a year is good. Yeah. I personally want to take an extension class too, like another one. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't know exactly what one I want to take or what like environment I want to take it in, whether it's like an online course or whatever. You know what I mean?
I want to host more classes this year. Ooh, like not me teach it, but like host. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I actually had Hansa reach out to me yesterday for like some kind of celebrity haircut person in LA. Oh. And I was like, oh, sure.
Who are they?
I forgot his name.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, hey.
Got it.
But he does like shaggy haircuts and stuff like that. I'm like, that's kind of cool to learn, you know?
Yeah. And I feel like you can still apply those techniques to like any haircut that you do. Mm-hmm.
I love haircut classes. I don't care who's teaching them or what. I learn something every time.
Yeah.
Even if it's like not your style, like shags, mullets, I still love to watch it.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to one of my friends and she was like, I want to take a hands-on haircutting class. And I was like, dude, I'm so down.
I was supposed to go to a hands-on haircutting class with Megan. Her name is, what's her name on Instagram? I forgot what her name is on Instagram. But
I know one.
She's in Stockton. And I had Carlos go instead because my kids were like sick or something. I don't remember. But she does like mullets and shags, like real fun, cool haircuts. And it was hands-on. And he loved it. Cool. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think hands-on would be cool. I think it's a little awkward and like intimidating sometimes. But I think definitely pushing yourself and getting yourself out of your comfort zone is literally what we have to do as hairstylists. So what are your plans for 2024? I mean, 2025.
I want to travel. I want to go somewhere tropical with my kids. I've never taken them anywhere tropical.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've taken them to like big places, but nowhere tropical. So I want to do that, and I want to do more like small weekend trips with Edhem.
I love Mom and Dad.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Career-wise, do you have any goals?
I have so much goals. Well, I want to focus a lot on the podcast. Now that we got a real camera.
Not today, but
yeah, not today.
For future ones.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I'm always.
I literally when I walked up to you the other day, and I was like, "When are we expanding?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, we literally like.
I would love to. It's just there's just nothing.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like. I feel like it's. I don't know. I feel like we're on the same wavelength with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Which I think is great.
Yeah. Well, we're doing so. Knock on wood. We're doing so good in the salon.
Yeah.
Like, we're super full. Like, everybody's vibing. Everybody's getting along. Everybody's, like, so focused on their career.
Too. Like, people are here.
Yes. Yeah. So, I don't know. Definitely advertise more. We did a billboard, and I think I'm going to do more advertising for something different. You know? So, we'll see. I have a lot. I have, like, a whole fucking list on what I want to do.
Oh my god, I need to see the list.
And I'm overwhelmed because I'm like,
why?
I want to do it all.
Okay, well, we can't do it all right away.
I know. You sound like I'd have.
I'm done.
And I was like, calm down. Come back to reality. And I'm like, don't be rude.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're so mean. But yeah, I just want to grow what we have bigger and better and see where God takes me.
Yeah, literally. And I feel like, I don't know, this year was, super good.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, 2024 was good.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I feel like I took so many L's in 2023. That 2024 was like, I'm going to ease off on you. You know, God
was like, it's going to be okay.
This year is going to be okay.
Yeah.
You. So, hopefully this year's the same.
Yeah.
But do you have a 2025 resolution?
No.
I never do resolutions.
I don't do resolutions.
Either.
Like I said, I have goals, but that's like all year round. Even if I don't accomplish it this year, like it's rolling on to the next. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like I always do the same like resolutions up until like a couple years ago. But I have like more of a personal goal is just to like pray more and give more. So I feel like I give a lot already. Like I feel like I'm a generous person, but I just want to do more.
And you know it's crazy you bring that up too, because that's like definitely something that I have been tapping into a little bit more, even if it's just wherever I'm at. I've just felt like I've been so blessed with what I have. I just want to like bless others and that kind of stuff. And I feel like generosity and like that kind of stuff is so overlooked in like our culture today. You know what I mean?
Like the hair culture, or
well, just kind of in general. I feel like a lot of people are like, go get a bag, go get your money, go get this, and this. But it's like you really have to. I don't know. For me, like if I'm and it's like honestly, like when I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru line, because I'm not using the Starbucks drive-thru line, like I'm paying for the person behind me. Yeah. Like I don't care if it's 20. You know what I mean? Like you just never know. And I feel like just want to be a better person.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and it's like it's also like not just about like paying for someone's stuff, like. Give your time, you know, give your time to like volunteer or charity, you know, like, you know, a kids hospital, you know, and do something like that. Or, like if someone needs help, like I'll call on my day off and like help them, like just to give more of me. But yeah, I mean, it's the little things that matter. It's the little things that like, I'm such a believer in like God and faith and all that. Yeah. But it's like the little things that God wants to see. It's not, everything's not about money. Everything's not about like, oh, she paid for it. Or like, you know what I mean? It's about your intentions, you know? And I just don't like when people don't have good intentions. Yeah. You know?
You can feel it
like,
too.
Why are you like that? You know, like, why do you think that way? But you can't like make people think the same way as you. But that's more my thing where like, I just want to do stuff to help others in any way I can.
For sure. And I think, one of the biggest things I learned a lot at the end of this year. I feel like the last like 4 or 5 months was like very. God was knocking on my door. I was like, "Ooh, you like really you here? Hold on." You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was definitely kind of a wake up call, in that I'm kind of trying to change my relationship with the things that I have, or the things that it's more like the things that I've been given, and really just try to be like. Really just try to be like, okay, like, what does, like, he want for my life? You know what I mean? Like, having the discernment, having the, like, okay, where, like, I have plans for myself, but I just know that they're probably not going to happen sometimes. That's, like, another thing, too. Like, I don't want to sit here and plan X, Y, and Z.
You can plan, but God's plan is going to change it for you no matter what.
100%. Yeah. And I think that's why I don't make New Year's resolutions, like, specifically to the year, because I feel like I'll plan something and I'm so gung-ho for it, and then if it doesn't happen, it was like, oh my gosh, it's like not really the end of the world, but it's upsetting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, damn, you're like, I really couldn't do that. I have a whole fucking year to do
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, no, like, it's just not your time. So it's like, yes, I have goals. Whenever it happens, and if it doesn't happen, it's not meant to be. You know what I mean? So just like a little bit more like relaxed.
Isn't it crazy how
like still ambitious?
Yeah. We're like completely different faiths, but like when you believe in God, it doesn't matter what faith you are, you believe in the same thing.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like this is not a religion podcast, so we're talking a lot about God.
But it's part of our life, though. Yeah.
I mean, I structured my whole life around like, and you said like, what does God want to see of me? It's like, like to us, it's like you have to like, you know, please God. Like, what does He want to see more of us to do? You know, and everything that like, you know, He wants to see of us, it's only benefiting to us.
For sure.
You know, so it's like once you realize that, it just becomes really, really good.
It's hard though, as like someone who's controlling. It's hard to let up control. I feel like, dude.
It's
I'm like, no. What do you mean? I want it now. I want this now. Why can't I have it? And he's like, just kidding. We're gonna go this way.
Now imagine you're gonna be like,
don't even talk about kids, bro.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be single forever because I can't. But imagine adding that mentality with a man on top of it, or like a partner on top of it, and then like your kids, and it's like, fuck, I gotta think about them too. I can't just think about like, this is what I'm gonna do and this is what I'm gonna do it.
I think that it's so, we're literally just talking about relationships at this point and God and life and everything.
Yeah,
but I feel like
it comes hand in hand.
For me, I feel like it's so important for me to have somebody in my life who has the same beliefs as me. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like almost, I've gotten to a point where it's not almost, it is like a deal breaker if you don't. You know what I mean? Because I get underestimated so much about my age and everything like that. But like when it comes to like me and like dating other people and that kind of stuff, like I am a little bit more traditional. Like, I'm dating you to like eventually hopefully marry you. You know what I mean? And I've really realized this year, like, that is a huge deal breaker for me. Because when you bring kids into it, when you bring, life, buying houses, buying business, whatever it is, right? It's like, if I can't trust my husband or my husband, to, like, lead in the way that, like, I believe, and, like, we don't have mutual beliefs and stuff, obviously, like, you know, we're a team, you know what I mean? It's definitely something that I realized this year. Like, it's like a deal breaker for me, for sure. Like, if you don't have the same beliefs, morals, values, religion as me, like, I don't. That was
that was the same thing with me. I always said, I was like, I don't care. He doesn't have to be the same race as I am. But or background, but like he does have to be the same religion as I am, because I want to raise my kids my way.
For sure.
And if he's something else, like it's just not gonna work out.
And it's just
it's not, you know.
And I feel like, and I don't think that that's bad. And I feel like some people are like, oh, well, you have to be open to that. I'm like, well, I feel like especially when it comes to raising kids, mind you, I don't have kids, so like this is just from a person who's single and doesn't have kids. But I feel like when you bring kids into this world, like, you have to parent them, and you parent them the way that you want, right? So you're passing on your traditions, your values, your everything like that. And I feel like a lot of people now are like, well, they can just make their decisions for. It's like, no, like, you're there to parent them and to pass on what's important to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my brother married someone that's not the same religion as we are, but she was very much like, the kids can, you know, grow up the same faith as you guys. Yeah. And, you know, you can teach them whatever you want, but at the same time, like, even though, like, we do tell them about our faith, like, she'll still be like, now that she, you know, she has her kids and her kids are like 9 and 11, she's like, oh, you know, that's very nice, but like, they could choose when they grow up. So it's like, and she's a great person. Like, she is literally like the best, most faithful person, even in such a good, pure person that you like. She doesn't even believe in religion too. You know what I mean? She believes in God, but she doesn't believe in religion. But it's like, I don't know. To me, it's like, this girl's going to heaven. She doesn't swear. She doesn't drink. She's so kind. She never talks back. I've never heard her yell. I've never seen her mad. Like, she's...
Damn, and she has 2 kids?
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I don't know.
She's super patient.
She's just dealing with my brother, you
have to be patient.
Of a god, okay? He is a lot. Even my dad will say it.
No
He's
way.
like, working with him is the worst thing ever. I could not do it.
Oh, damn.
Like, he is hard to
So shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
She's doing God's work for real.
Literally. I told my dad, I was like, he is so lucky to have her, because no woman would ever tolerate that shit.
Yeah.
Like, no woman.
Yeah.
And I'm his sister. And I'm just going to keep it real. Like, he's a great person, but he is hard to work with, deal with, get along with, be next to, all,
just
like, everything. But, see how I mean? Like, she's like, you can, like, you know, they can grow up, you know, same faith as you guys, but now she's like, oh, they can choose when they grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want that. If
Yeah.
my man said that, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
You know, like your kids, they're gonna do what they want to do when they're older because they're older
and they're out of the house or whatever.
But I'm gonna raise you in this religion, and this is how it's gonna be until you're older and you do whatever you want, and I can't control it.
And it's like you setting that foundation. Like my parents set the foundation for me as well. Whether I practiced it as often as I should have, you know what I mean? That's up to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, that's just like being a parent. You're passing down your what's important to you. Yeah. That's literally what you are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And if it sticks, it sticks. And if it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? I also just think it's hard being a parent.
It's so hard.
Yeah. Like
I cry all the time. It's so hard.
You're like,
am
right now.
Yes. I'm like, am I doing a right job?
Yeah.
Am I fucking you up? Was that a right response? What do I do? What do I say? It's so like, there's no handbook on what to do. You just do it. And then sometimes you're just so overstimulated, so done that they say something and you just like lash out and it's like, okay, you cannot do that.
And I think that that's where, at least how I feel like when I feel myself, not with kids, but just in general, that's where like your religion does come in too. You know what I mean? And just trusting and having faith that like I'm doing what I can with, you know, what I've been given, and just, you know, like we're not perfect. Girl, I can only imagine when I have kids, bro.
We're not perfect, but man, like your kids see you as perfection, even though as a mom you beat yourself up so much. And it's the hardest job ever, but it's also like the best. I
like the most rewarding.
Yes, like I had such a hard day the other day, and I put Leif to sleep, and he's like hugging me, kissing my hands, and like he does this a lot. Yeah. And he'll be like, "Thank you, mommy, for having fun today. Thank you, mommy, for letting us play. Thank you," and like kissing my hand, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like the shittiest mom ever. I hardly did anything today." You know what I mean?
But it's like in their perspective, it's so different.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, like you play outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I always let them play outside. It's like, why is it different today? I let them play outside till 8. I don't know. You know, it's like dark out.
No, for sure.
But it was like, it's kind of nice because you're like, okay, I'm doing something good. Right? Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
We got Bestie walking in.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
But yeah.
I think it's just hard.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, it's just trusting and like just not, I don't know. Let's flash forward to 10 years from now when I have like 2 or 3 kids. I'm going to be like,
like, what the fuck? I'm going to be like, But honestly, I always say this, and like it's so true. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing 100%. Good is easy. 100%. Like if it's easy, you're not gonna appreciate it. You're not gonna see the value in it. You're not gonna love it. You're just 100%. It's just not worth it. You know. So anything that's hard for you, it's worth it. You 100%. Know, it's valued. It's different.
Yeah.
So I think that's with everything.
Yeah. Last question to wrap it up. What are your 2025 hair predictions?
Okay, I think very and I've already been seeing it, very like lived in natural. You know, there's like the clean makeup look. It's almost like the clean hair look where it's like very like it looks virgin, but it's not. Yeah. Dimensional, but subtle.
Not like chunky or yeah.
But then I also think, because it's not just one trend, right?
Oh, for
sure. So I also think like 2000s chunky highlights, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears. We're already seeing it. We're already doing it. I also think for like highlights, like Jennifer Aniston, Friends type of highlights.
Dude, I've been watching Friends too. Their hair is bomb on the show.
Yeah, that's all coming back.
Yeah, literally, it looks so good. And you know what?
Kind of sucks though, because you're gonna have to do highlights and low lights on every head.
I know.
I don't want that trend.
So, lived in, more natural, and then like just like very soft.
Chunky. Oh. What are you talking about?
Are you talking about Jennifer Aniston? Or are you talking
about?
Oh,
I thought you were talking about just like the trends that I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, it's like. Well, I don't think it's like lived in because I feel like it's like highlight, low light, highlight, low light.
But it's so blendy.
But it's blendy. Yeah, because it's just a weave. Yeah. You know, and I know how to do it. It's just so time consuming.
No, for sure. Any other hair predictions?
I do feel like a mid-length haircut is gonna be back. Like right now it's like long and layers, and then it was like the bob for a while before that. I feel like now like a mid-length is.
I have a lot of clients who have actually chopped their long this year have chopped their long hair to like right above their boob, and I think it's so cute with layers.
What do you think?
I think this is specifically to like spring, summer. I don't know if this is gonna happen, but I think copper, but like a lighter copper.
Like a strawberry?
Like almost like, like a true copper, but just maybe like not so rich and dark. A little bit like a strawberry or like I had a couple clients ask me for it already, and I'm like, ooh, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah. Dude, reds is the hardest.
Dude, I've done so many reds this winter, it wasn't even funny.
No, it's like, okay, when you get out of hair school, you're like, oh my god, blonde toning is so hard. No, it's the reds and the coppers, and when they come back and you have to match it,
and you're like,
it's like baking. You have to have that formula
down
a T. Like it just has to be perfect, not a 0.01 ounce difference.
No, literally, because then it's gonna look different.
Yes.
So I feel like copper is still gonna be a thing. I think it like spring, summer. I think it might be like a little bit lighter copper than
like a blonde lighter copper, or you're saying like brighter copper for brunettes.
Like just I guess you could say like a strawberry like copper. I just feel like yes, like we've like this whole winter fall, it was like, dude, I was doing so many reds, rich browns, like red browns. Really? Oh my gosh, I did so.
But my clients are so like me. So sorry guys, I love you guys, but you are like me. You're very basic. It's either like highlight balayage or brunettes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get fun, like, very rare.
Yeah. I have been definitely my limits have been tested. But I love how it turns out. I don't like the fade out, whatever. But, so I feel like we're still going to be on the little copper trend. I feel like it's just going to be a little bit lighter for spring and summer. I also feel like people cut their hair this, like, last year. So I feel like I had a lot of clients chop their hair, for sure. And I feel like they're going to, like, this whole trend of, like, growing it out is going to be a thing. Like, everyone's going to want, like, longer hair. I also think...
I already like that.
Really?
Yeah, all my clients.
I feel like I have clients with long hair, but then I also have had a lot of clients, like almost 50-50.
So you think long hair layers, like 90s layers?
Yeah, I think, obviously, that's still going to be... Yeah. Blowouts are still in. I kind of think... wispy bangs are for sure in, and I think wispy bangs that can like come down a little bit, but then you can also style them to the side for sure. But I think that's it. Yeah, blowouts are still gonna be a vibe.
I feel like straight hair is gonna come back too.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think I like straight hair. I think straight hair is cute. I love a side part. Also,
I've been liking a side
parts
too.
Are so like when my hair is dirty, I'm like side part.
Gen Z can go sit down with the middle part, okay? I mean, middle part is like always my go-to, but like side part, don't shit on the side part.
No, and I think I have a lot of clients who have like they just permanently part their hair to the side, and I think it's super cute.
For styling,
I think it's hot.
For hairstyling, like the zigzag part.
Oh my gosh, I used to do that in hair school. Yes. When I would throw my hair in a bun, I would do like a little zigzag part.
I think
and my
that's
hair
gonna come back in some way or form.
It's cute.
With like definitely with like updos and hair wraps and stuff like that.
You know what's crazy? When my mom does her hair, she used to do a zigzag part, like all the time, like super deep.
Yeah.
Just to like give her hair like some more volume and stuff. Yeah, I still think like Y2K is still gonna be like really like 2000s 90s hair. I think it's still gonna be apparent. But yeah, I think definitely that's what I think.
Yeah.
Should I cut my hair into a bob? Maybe?
Yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm down. Take out the extensions, chop it. I know, I'm keeping it.
Well, you know what? Cut in a bob and then
you know what?
Extensions on.
That's true. You know what I also think too is going to be or has already kind of started being a trend. I feel like people are taking care of their hair more. And
like
hair health is like a huge
like skincare right now.
I think right? I kind of really like the era that we're in, or the generation, whatever. I feel like the girls like taking care of themselves now. You know what I mean? So maintenance appointments. They are noticing like, okay, when I take care of myself, I can take care of others. You know what I mean? Which I love for us as women, because you know what I mean? It's not just like, screw what I will look like or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Lashes too. You know how like people go with like a full like lash.
Me?
I don't see it as much. Well, yours kind of look natural. Like I see people who are like more like the.
Mine used to be like freaking caterpillars.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. That used to be me.
So I feel like I don't notice a lot of people with lashes anymore, and if they do have them, it's very natural.
Yeah, or it's just not as like thick or anything like that. But yeah, I think the girls are taking care of themselves, and I kind of like it. You know, like. We're like kind of like people say like romanticizing your life, you know what I mean? Whether it's like, cause like I do a lot of blowouts and people just come to me just to get their hair washed and styled, you know what I mean? And I do that a lot, even on any day of the week, you know? And I think people realize the value and like, okay, like I do want to take care of myself so that I can do things for others, take care of others. I have a lot of moms as clients, you know what I mean? So I feel like the girlies are just like taking care of themselves this year.
I feel like the girlies are trying to look low maintenance.
Yeah.
But everything you're doing is not low maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, you need the
I'm not low
facials,
maintenance,
you need the high, you know, the hair treatments, you know, all of that, you know, and that's not low maintenance. It's just to make you look like, you know, clean girl aesthetic, low maintenance type of deal, you know. Which is fine. I love being high maintenance.
I love being high maintenance. I have no problem.
I think that word has like a bad rep to it.
It does, yeah.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I love getting my nails done. Yeah. I love getting my hair done. I love putting makeup on. I love shopping.
Yeah, no, I love being a girl. Like being a girl is so cool.
I used to say like, oh, I want to be a man in my next life. But
what the hell?
Well, no, they got like no responsibilities.
I know, crazy.
Like we tolerate so much more. We think about so much more, you know. So okay,
you're here for Anthony. Yeah. You can have a seat right at his chair.
Okay.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Oh my gosh, how
thank
sweet.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
You all good?
Are we done?
I'm gonna grab one first, okay?
Yeah.
I'm diabetic and I forgot to eat, so I need some sugar.
Just watch out for the wire when you're walking back there.
Okay. Oh no, I'll give it to you. You can take it back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Which one do I want? Chocolate, of course.
What is that?
Chocolate is best. Donuts.
Donuts.
Hey. Okay, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy New Year. Good to see you.
Watch out for that order chair.
Oh, you guys take that back then.
Yeah, I'll go this way, but make sure you watch out for the
Oh, okay. Hold on.
We're gonna move it in a little bit.
We're literally done. We're done at this point.
Save one for us.
Yeah.
No.
When I break my fast later. Okay. Thanks for coming to
Happy New Year.
the podcast. Happy New Year. I can't wait to see what 2025
Can't wait
brings.
to update you guys on the next pod.
Yes.
What we do.
I know. We'll see. New things coming.
I'm excited. All right. Bye bye.
See ya.